Hey guys, and welcome to another First Impressions video. Today we're going to be looking at Adventure Field 4. It is a RPG type game. Now, normally I would look at the menu, but there really isn't one. It's just your general in-game, how fast you want the meters to go and stuff, so there's not really a lot to cover there. There are a few problems with it already. I'm getting the distinct impression that this has not been made by native English-speaking people, because some of the text doesn't really flow freely, and there are a few grammatical errors and a few weirdly chosen words, which they could probably do to look at, honestly, because it kind of ruins the immersion a little bit. And the other thing is, you can't go full screen. You can go maximize window, but you can't actually go full screen, which is a bit of a problem. What I will say though is this game is shaping up to be quite fun, and I'm going to explain why. So let's jump into it, see what the game's all about, see if this is for you. Alright, here we are. This is Adventure Field 4. It's got a really nice camera, and the tutorial is pretty much the same as every other RPG in existence that is turn-based, which is really nice to see. The art style is really quite cute. I quite like it. The conversation scenes are done in an anime style, which is completely fair. A lot of these sort of games are. We are very early in. But it's really cute, and it gives me big nostalgia feels. Reminds me very much of the olden days of like Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, that sort of thing. We're still learning a lot of stuff as well. I don't know if by leveling up I've earned anything or not. I don't think so. You've got all your things here, which is kind of cool. So it literally is like, it very much gives me Final Fantasy 7 vibes with the whole inventory system and the map. It is much better to play this with a controller, I will say that much. The art style of the characters is actually really kind of cool. I think it looks really good. You got your items here, you've got your skills that you can unlock, your equipment, and then your status if you're under any status effects. Pretty standard for a turn-based RPG. The character design on the actual game is very quaint, very cute as well. Like I say, you can move the camera around and you can change your angle and center it back again. The movement, they do glide a little bit. The movement's probably a little bit fast for my liking. It would be better if they moved a little bit slower. And there's lots of loot to find on the ground as well. It's very much, it takes from Final Fantasy X with the enemy system. So obviously in Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, you didn't know where your you didn't know where the enemies were. They'd just appear at random, whereas this, it shows you with the little souls like image that comes up. The story so far, it seems like it could be interesting. You play the character of the King's son, who's also in the Royal Guard. He doesn't seem to have a lot of confidence in himself yet. He's clearly going to be the main character, so I'm going to assume that he's going to get quite OP later on. It's got a very anime cutesy feel to it, where it's very positive in its energy, like they sort of lightly take the mick. The combat system isn't bad. It's very simplistic at the minute. Like, as with all RPGs like this, you start and you can just attack, but later on you're going to have to start using your different characters' abilities to learn about the enemy and stuff like that. So you can talk if you're not entirely sure, and then you can charge for him, and you've got your skills that you'll unlock. And as you can see with the typing and the conversation, there is no voice acting, which is a little bit of a shame. It would have been nice if we could have had some voice actors, but obviously with it being an indie dev, I wasn't really expecting that. The art style and the fact that they change is really kind of cool. But yeah, like I say, the typing can sometimes be a little not ideal. You know, it can be a little worded poorly, almost. But this is the game. If you want a cute little RPG to get into, really nice graphic style. It's not 6-bit or 18-bit or 16-bit. It's very Final Fantasy VII with the hexagon era sort of thing. It's very much like the early days, and I really like it. I can see me just jumping into this and playing it quite a lot, actually. I'm interested to see where the story goes. Like, there is a pass to it. This is obviously Adventure Field 4. I've not played the previous ones. So I'm interested to see where it all goes and what are the tutorials it's going to give me, because I am very, very early into the game right now. But there you are, guys. This is Adventure Field 4. It was available as of yesterday, and you can pick it up on Steam. It's not a huge game. There's lots of There's lots of loot to pick up and find. There are save points in the game. Again, like old school RPGs, you have to be on the save point in order to save the game. Otherwise, you will lose any of your progress if you exit out. So, yeah. This is Adventure Point 4. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video if you like what you see. And I hope to see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Ciao, ciao.